I feel like we all know that Big Ten season is a grind, and Big Ten conference for volleyball is by far the best conference of volleyball. So I think we know that you got to show up every day, every game, no matter who you're playing on the other side of the net. We got 20 matches over the next 10 weeks to prove the kind of team that we can be when it comes time for the NCAA tournament. So I feel like we all know the challenge it brings, and we're all excited for that.
Are you in a different headspace this year, knowing after going through it last year and kind of having that under your belt, knowing what to expect?
I'd say yes. I feel like when you're a freshman, you don't really know what's going on. In a sense, you're kind of just rolling with the punches and really going for it. But I feel like now I'm almost more able to prepare myself better for every match. Every game is a grind, no matter who we're playing. And realizing kind of how grueling that away schedule can be, and preparing myself better for not only just the volleyball season, but also my academics, my social life with my family, all that stuff, and really just being a more well-balanced student athlete.
Speaking of rolling with the punches, Coach praised you for just kind of the way you're always saying yes, 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 no matter what he asks of you. What has it been like this kind of non-conferences? You've kind of moved one side, the other, back and forth, and just kind of all the uncertainty around the lineups.
Yeah, I feel like as a team, we all know that when it comes to preseason, nobody is expecting to play every set, play the same position every set, run the same rotation. So I feel like when everybody comes into preseason these first 3-4 weeks of the season, everyone is really prepared for kind of whatever coach is going to throw at us, because we are really just trying to find what is the best rotation for everyone to succeed and for us to succeed in Big Tens in the NCAA tournament. And so me specifically, I just try to really be a presence that is a positive attitude towards I'll do whatever we can to win. I just want to be on a winning team, and if that means I'm playing right side, cool. If that means I'm playing outside, cool. If that means I'm not in the lineup, that sucks for me, but cool. Like, I want to be on a team that's going to win. So
what do you feel like you learned from the loss and then the bounce back win of this past week now heading into the Big Ten slate?
I feel like those last few matches we had at the end of our preseason really prepares us for going into Big Tens. And we played a very tough Creighton team. Long Beach is a good team, Stanford, Kentucky. And so I feel like Stanford, we really saw glimpses of the kind of team that we can be, even though sometimes we did kind of fall short. And then that turnaround in Kentucky, we really wanted to work on all those things that we needed to iron out. And we feel like we came out punching, and we truly played Nebraska volleyball that match. And now we feel like every year it's going to be slow at the beginning when you don't have a set routine, but we feel like that was the first match this year that we really felt like we played Nebraska volleyball clean, crisp, just together. And so I feel like that's going to be really good to build on going into Big Ten.
Was that a result of what happened against Stanford, that you kind of had that reset and refresh to go into Kentucky?
I feel like we've had talk as a team of stuff that you always talk about every year in preseason, of kind of productive huddles and working together as a team that kind of carry over game to game and gets better game by game. So I feel like Stanford did help a little bit, but it was kind of just the culmination of everything together that we've been working on this whole preseason.
What's your perspective as a teammate and a classmate on the leap that Whitney has made?
It's very cool to see. I mean, we all know that Whitney worked so hard, not only this past spring, but also last season, just every day. And she did a lot of mental work with our team psychologist that we're very fortunate to have on our staff. So it's great to see such a big jump in just 1 year. It's very impressive.
As someone that has, flip sides, what have you seen from Maggie that goes from a middle blocker and playing on outside?
Yeah, Maggie was very willing to just say, okay, coach, and go. It was, we were all even kind of a little bit surprised. We didn't really know that Maggie was going to play right side, because we came to practice one day. Maggie practiced out of system hitting for 10 minutes, and then the next day she was starting at right side. And then we were all just like, oh my God, are you okay? We're here to support you. But she's taking it like a champ. And one big thing about us is we're big on support our teammates no matter what and through everything. And so she's taken it like a champ, and we've all been with her every step of the way.
Nicholas been out with an injury. How have you guys stepped up to, kind of have somebody or as a team take her place?
Kind of the same thing as Maggie. We really emphasize as a team playing Nebraska volleyball that we are there to support one another. We have had the saying the past 6 or so years of with each other, for each other. Sometimes we have people that aren't playing, sometimes we have people that are out, but we are doing everything we can for our teammates and with each other, because ultimately we want to win as a team. So sometimes people are out and you got to learn to adjust. And I hate to quote Coach, but he always says the great ones adjust. he does have some great quotes, even though I don't want to admit it.
Any final questions for Lindsay?
When you say the Big Ten's a grind, how do you prepare yourself entering that? I mean, how do you get ready to knowing that it's going to be a long 10 weeks?
I think you just have to know that you can't take any days off. There may be some teams that you think are going to be easier matches, but those teams come out and play their best match against you that they have all year. It's going to be a long away schedule. You guys have to understand that no day is going to be easy, and you can't take any of those days off. So you just have to realize that if you're taking days off in practice, and then you're going to take that day off in the game, and that's not something that can happen.
The next win is going to be Coach Cook's 800th win.
Oh, wow.
What does that mean to you to be a part of that?
That's really cool. I had no idea. That's really cool for Coach. Is that just here at Nebraska?
In his
Total
career.
in his career? That's crazy. I mean, we always kind of joke that Coach is like kind of a grandpa now, and like we love his granddaughter Madden, but it's crazy the impact that he's had on the game. He's close, almost pushing 30 years now, so it's really cool just to see also him evolve over the years that he's coached. Like I feel like he's been a different coach to every team and changed so much over the years, so it's really cool to be able to get to experience this side of Coach as a coach.
You have to
All right.
make him a cake now, right?
Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
I'll go get Coach.